All right, folks, get those headphones on, grab your travel journals, because today we're diving headfirst into a city that practically invented the word epic, Athens.
And let me tell you, having explored every nook and cranny of this incredible city, I can say with certainty, Athens does not disappoint.
No, it does not. Especially when you've got a list like this. Our listener today is ready to conquer some serious Athenian highlights. The Acropolis, obviously. We've got the Parthenon, the Temple of Olympian Zeus, the Acropolis Museum.
A fantastic lineup.
It is. And to round it all off, Plaka and Mount Lycabettus. Now, these aren't just any tourist traps. These are the places that even seasoned Athens aficionados like yourself put at the top of their list.
Exactly. This is a well-curated Athenian adventure if I've ever seen one. You've got a taste of ancient history, world-class museums, that charming neighborhood vibe.
And those views, don't forget those. But what is it, from an expert's perspective, that makes these particular spots so essential to the whole Athens experience?
Well, think of it this way. Your list is like the ultimate Athenian starter pack. You've got the ancient wonders, right? The Acropolis, the Parthenon, the Temple of Olympian Zeus. Those are your direct connections to the city's legendary past. You're talking gods and goddesses, democracy, epic battles. It's all there.
You're giving goosebumps just talking about it.
Right. But then you've also got the Acropolis Museum. And that's key because it gives you the context, the background information to truly appreciate the sheer scale of what you're seeing when you're standing amongst those ruins.
Yeah, it's one thing to see a column, it's another to understand what it represents, how old it is, the stories it could tell.
Precisely. And then you shift gears a bit. You go from ancient history to experiencing the vibrancy of modern-day Athens and Plaka. That's where you soak in the atmosphere, grab some amazing food, and just feel the city's pulse.
And get seriously lost in those adorable little streets.
Oh, absolutely. It's a photographer's dream. But no Athenian adventure is complete without a bit of a climb, which is where Mount Lycabettus comes in. It gives you that literal high point, a chance to see the entire city laid out before you. And it's, well, let's just say the sunset views alone are worth the trek.
Okay, you've sold me. I'm ready to book a flight right now. But let's get into the nitty-gritty of this list, because there are some fascinating details about each place that I think our listeners need to know. So, starting with the Acropolis. We've got democracy, right? But what many people don't realize is that this wasn't just some casual meeting spot. We're talking about a massive complex built on a hilltop for a reason.
Oh, yes, absolutely. This was strategic. We're talking prime defensive positioning. If you wanted to control Athens, you had to control the Acropolis. And the fact that they poured so much time, effort, and artistry into the structures there, it shows you just how important this site was to them, not just militarily, but religiously and culturally, too.
Speaking of artistry, the Parthenon. Now, it's gorgeous, obviously, but those optical illusions you mentioned. Spill the tea.
Oh, it's incredible. So you think a perfectly straight temple, right? But the architects, they knew that our eyes can be tricked by perspective. So to compensate, they actually made the columns slightly bulge in the middle ever so subtly, and they tilted certain elements just a smidge.
Wait, really? I had no idea.
It's true. And the result is that when you stand back and look at the Parthenon, it appears perfectly straight, even more so than if it were actually built that way. It's mind-boggling, the level of detail and precision.
Talk about architectural geniuses.
Yeah.
Okay. From one masterpiece to another, the Acropolis Museum. I heard a rumor about seeing ruins through the floor.
Oh, it's not a rumor. They literally built parts of the museum over ongoing excavations. So you can walk on these glass walkways and look down, and there are ancient streets, foundations of houses. It's like taking a peek through time.
Wow. You know, it's incredible how they managed to preserve the ancient world while still uncovering its secrets.
Absolutely. Every artifact, every stone is meticulously handled, studied. It's an ongoing conversation between past and present, which is what makes Athens so fascinating.
It really is. Okay, from ancient wonders to the heart of modern Athens, Plaka. You mentioned those Instagram-worthy streets. Paint me a picture. What am I seeing? What am I smelling?
Oh, get ready for sensory overload in the best way possible. Imagine strolling down narrow, winding alleys lined with whitewashed houses, bougainvillea cascading from balconies, their vibrant colors popping against that bright blue Athenian sky. You'll smell the aroma of strong Greek coffee, freshly baked pastries, maybe a hint of sea salt drifting in on the breeze.
See, I'm relaxed already just thinking about it.
Exactly. And as you wander, you'll stumble upon these little artisan shops. You might find a craftsman hand-painting intricate designs on pottery, using techniques passed down through generations. Or maybe you'll discover a hidden taverna tucked away in a corner where you can savor authentic Greek cuisine, those recipes passed down through families, unchanged for centuries.
Music to my ears. And finally, the grand finale. We ascend Mount Lycabettus. Now, I'm intrigued by this legend of Zeus's sacred wolf.
Ah, yes. According to Greek mythology, this is where Zeus's wolf, Lycaon, resided. It's said that the wolf guarded the city, keeping watch from its lofty perch. Now, whether or not a giant wolf actually lived up there, one thing is certain. The panoramic views from Mount Lycabettus are truly breathtaking.
So we're talking 360-degree views of the entire city.
You got it. You can see the Acropolis in all its glory, the ancient agora, the sprawling cityscape, and on a clear day, even the distant islands shimmering in the Aegean Sea.
Wow. I can just imagine standing there at sunset, the sky ablaze with color, and feeling that connection to ancient myths and legends.
It's magical, and that's what makes Athens so special. It's this incredible blend of ancient history and modern life, all interwoven with mythology and a vibrant culture.
Absolutely. You've got these ancient ruins standing tall amidst bustling city life, reminding you that you're walking in the footsteps of philosophers and heroes.
And with your itinerary, you're experiencing it all. You're going from the heart of ancient democracy on the Acropolis to uncovering buried secrets of the Acropolis Museum to getting lost in the charming labyrinth of Plaka and finally taking in that panoramic view, almost like Zeus himself, from Mount Lycabettus.
It's like stepping into a time machine. And the best part, this is just the beginning, I encourage everyone listening to do their own deep dive because there are endless stories to uncover in this incredible city.
Couldn't agree more. As you explore these incredible sites, think about the layers of history beneath your feet, the stories etched into those ancient stones. Athens is a city that rewards curiosity, so keep your eyes open, ask questions, and let the magic of this ancient city wash over you.